Welcome back to our final day in our Holy Week devotional. Friends, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Today is Easter Day, and we're talking about resurrection. Transformation is scary. Transformation makes us question what we never questioned before. Sure, it's sometimes drastic, but even the more expected changes do not fail to alter us entirely. The moment one transforms into a spouse, or into a parent, or into an orphan, or into a Christian. Which makes it no wonder that upon seeing Jesus, Mary and Mary clung to his feet because they were scared, because the parts of their world that they had never questioned, the very basics down to life and death, were changing before their very eyes. And they knew they needed something solid to hang on to, which makes it appropriate that they hung on to Jesus. And that is an important image, the image of those who are shaken by transformation clinging to Jesus, because the truth is that Jesus will be the one who keeps us steady. Since Jesus is the source of transformation, making death obsolete and calling us forward into a kingdom that is not bound by pain or time or by anything at all, Jesus is the only one who can steady us when our foundations are rocked. We cannot survive the transformation that Christ brings into the world if we refuse to hang on to him. But it's also important to notice that we cannot stay hiding at Jesus' feet forever. Scripture tells the story saying, "They fell to their knees, embraced his feet, and worshiped him. And Jesus said, 'You're holding on to me for dear life. Don't be frightened like that. Go tell my brothers that they are to go to Galilee and that I'll meet them there.'" See, clinging to Jesus is good. Worshiping Jesus is good. Listening to his voice is good. But we cannot stay in his shadow and refuse to move out into the world that is transforming at Jesus' command. Jesus' instruction is not to hide in church buildings and in Christian cliques, perpetually afraid of the unpredictable shaking and trembling that an ever-transforming world brings, trying to protect ourselves from discomfort and uncertainty. Not at all. Instead, Jesus' instruction is to go, to tell others, to make the long journeys to places that we never imagined we would explore. My friends, Easter Day was the first day that the world shuddered as death itself died, and the borders that always contained us, the borders that separated us from God and from one another, dissolved. The transformation is underway and will continue until we stand in eternity. But we cannot hide at Jesus' feet until that day comes. We must walk into the world God is transforming, ambassadors of Easter's good news and assurance for a world whose foundations will continue to shake and shudder until that final day comes. Happy Easter, my friends.